The alarm didn't wake me up. One morning my alarm started ringing at 6 o'clock. I slowly opened my eyes. I looked at my phone. The alarm was making a loud sound. I felt very sleepy. I stretched my arms and yawned. I thought, I can sleep for just 5 more minutes. Without thinking much, I turned off the alarm. Then I closed my eyes again. The room became completely quiet. A cool breeze was coming through the window. The weather was very pleasant. I felt comfortable in my bed. I did not realize how quickly time was passing. Suddenly, my phone started ringing loudly. I quickly opened my eyes. I picked up the phone. It was my best friend Arjun. He sounded a little worried. He said, "Nikhil, where are you? We are getting late." Running out of time, I immediately looked at the clock. It was already 7 o'clock. My heart started beating faster. I jumped out of my bed. I could not believe my eyes. I had overslept. I quickly folded my blanket. Then I rushed towards the bathroom. While brushing my teeth, I kept thinking about Arjun. I knew he was waiting for me. I washed my face as quickly as possible. Then I looked in the mirror. My hair was messy. I quickly combed my hair. I took a deep breath. I said to myself, I have to hurry. Just then, Arjun called me again. He asked, "Are you ready?" I replied, "Give me 2 more minutes." He laughed and said, "You always say that." Getting ready in a hurry. After the call, I opened my cupboard. I started looking for clean clothes. Finally, I found my favorite green hoodie. I also picked up a pair of blue jeans. I changed my clothes as fast as I could. Then I wore my shoes. I picked up my wallet. I checked my phone. I put my notebook into my bag. I also packed a pen. Then I filled my water bottle. Before leaving, I looked around my room. Suddenly, I realized that I had forgotten my watch. I quickly ran back. I picked it up from the table. I wore it immediately. I smiled and said, "Now I am ready." I grabbed my house keys. Then I hurried towards the front door. Skipping breakfast. Just as I opened the door, my mother called me. She said, "Have your breakfast before you leave." I looked at the clock again. I knew I was already late. I replied, "I don't have enough time." My mother smiled and said, "At least drink some milk." I quickly drank a glass of milk. Then I thanked her. She wished me a good day. I opened the gate. Arjun was waiting outside. He looked at me and smiled. He said, "Finally, you are here." I laughed and replied, "Sorry for making you wait." He said, "No problem. Let's go." We started walking together. The morning was fresh and peaceful. Neither of us knew that this ordinary morning was about to become very interesting.